From a forensic psychology perspective, Solar Chiotis exhibited traits of a malignant narcissist with psychopathic tendencies. Her ability to manipulate followers through religious authority mirrors cult leaders like Jim Jones, using charisma and fear to maintain control. Her methodical targeting of wealthy victims and use of torture suggest a predatory mindset driven by greed and a need for dominance. Unlike Simeon Mogilevich, whose trafficking empire relied on decentralized networks, Solar Chiotis's crimes were intensely personal, with direct oversight of her victims' suffering, reflecting a sadistic element in her pathology. Forensic evidence and investigation. The investigation into Solar Chiotis's crimes began with a large-scale police raid on December 4, 1950, involving 85 officers who scoured the monastery over 2 days. The raid uncovered horrific conditions. 46 malnourished children and elderly women were rescued from the basement, many naked and emaciated. The remains of over 170 bodies were discovered, providing critical forensic evidence of systemic abuse and neglect. Forensic pathology likely played a key role in determining causes of death, with autopsies revealing starvation and untreated tuberculosis as primary factors in the negligent homicides. Physical evidence such as isolation cells and confiscated financial records documenting Solar Chiotis's wealth corroborated survivor testimonies of extortion and torture. However, the initial charges in 1950 were limited to illegal business activities, exporting olive oil to Cyprus and importing tires, reflecting prosecutorial caution due to insufficient evidence linking Solar Chiotis directly to the deaths at the time. As survivors came forward, the case expanded to include homicide, fraud, forgery of wills, blackmail, and torture. The forensic challenge lay in distinguishing premeditated murders from negligent homicides, given the monastery's isolated nature and the lack of medical intervention, which complicated cause of death determinations. Trials and sentencing. Solar Chiotis's first trial in 1951 focused on illegal trade, resulting in a 26-month sentence. By 1953, survivor testimonies led to a second trial where she was convicted of 7 premeditated murders and sentenced to 10 years. A third trial added 4 years for illegal detention, totaling 14 years to be served concurrently with a life sentence issued in 1952. Throughout her trials, Solar Chiotis maintained her innocence, dismissing the charges as satanic fictions and portraying herself as a devout servant of God, often praying and wearing an orthodox icon of Matthew Karpathakis,